is the worst age for adults? When is your happy? Well, here's how they phrase it. When are you most miserable?
I don't know this
There's
answer.
a new study that says that there is an age that people find themselves to be most miserable.
Okay, I just have to say, if it's 48, my current age, you're a mean person.
Why?
No, because
it is absolutely 48. Hit the bing, 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 Katie, because
it's 48. Okay, great. You know, folks, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. In the words of the legendary Bob Grant, I gotta get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. I truly gotta get out of here. I'm sitting here at home. Jen's at home in Sunland. I'm home in Glendale. We're doing the show. She brings a story that she finds on a website called IHateWhitman.com.
No, it's the Daily Mail.
No, 48 is my age. And this one, the Grim Reaper here, Jennifer Horn, she was bringing the birthday cakes out for my birthday broadcast, a couple of weeks ago. When I
got you the Buca de Beppo.
The age of doom. Now, let me say something. This wouldn't matter so much. But you know something, Jennifer? I'm going to jog your memory. And you're going to laugh when you remember. We were, at one point, in the studio at the radio station sitting together. Do you remember that?
I do.
In the early days of COVID-19.
Yeah.
And we were talking on the air live, and one of the cable news networks was up there, and they were running a story, and they had the graphic on the screen. As you and I were talking about something going on at Pepperdine, or their map, their interactive map, we had something going on. I glanced up. I was on the air. I kept my composure because I'm a professional, like Dan Rather. And I looked up there, and I saw it in March of this year. Seems like 5 years. It said, the person who is most likely to get COVID-19 is a 47-year-old male. And it was on the screen, and you even saw it. I couldn't even. I wouldn't say it on the air.
It's the median age.
I know. It said the person who's going to get it most likely more. A 47-year-old male. I'm sitting on the air talking to Pete Peterson, and I'm going, oh, yes. And I'm going, well, it's, and I'm watching my death be predicted on CNN, basically.
Oh, they were not predicting your death. It happened to be your age. And by the way,
I happened to get COVID-19.
But I know.
I was 47.
And you're also miserable, right?
Yes, I also am.
So let me tell you why, because there's actually some good news for you. It's not all bad news. But if you thought that midlife crisis thing, that it was a myth, well, they say think again. Research suggests that we are our most miserable around the time we reach the age of 48. The study shows that our happiness levels resemble a U-shape, getting progressively worse until we've almost reached the half-century mark. By this point, our stress levels are their highest, finances are stretched, and those who still have hair, so that's not you, don't worry about it, are rapidly going gray. But the positive note is that once you hit rock bottom, you start going up. So from the age of 48.3, where you're going to be in just a couple months, life begins to turn a corner. How about this? By December, life will have turned a corner for you, Whitman, and we're practically full of the joys of spring by the time we reach our 70s. They say that is when you are the most happiest. And this was individuals, by the way, 500,000 of them in 145 countries, so you really can't escape it.
47 of my 47, I'm told I'm most likely, ideal, number one, I hit the target bullseye to get COVID, and I get it. 48, I'm told I'm going to be miserable, and then you have me looking ahead to 70, pretending that 49 doesn't bring unbearable hammer toes or feet fungus or something.